Hello everyone, it's Ripcord, and in this video I'm going to be doing this or that Quig Edition, which is basically where I have two players and I have to choose whether I take Quig or that other player. And we're going to do a couple rounds and see how it goes. Also, only a very small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed, so consider subscribing because it's free and it makes my day. Alright, so first up we got Quig or Green. Now, this is actually not that difficult, but also pretty difficult at the same time because Green's had some really good moments like Killing Dream and also that really awesome Sky Battle, 6 kills I think it was, and it got him in first. But I think Quig's a more consistent player than Green is, but I could see Green becoming not the level Quig is because Quig's actually really good at PvP, but I could see him become actually really good, just not the level that Quig's at. So I'm going to have to take Quig for this one. Next up, we have Quig or Punz. Now, this one's not that hard, but I'm probably going to take Punz on this one, just because Punz has probably better overall PvP skills than Quig, and Punz also is really good at stuff like Ace Race, and I know Quig is too. Quig's actually amazingly cracked at Ace Race, like he's cracked, but I think Punz is more cracked at Ace Race, because Punz is just, Punz is, when he makes a crazy play, it's usually out of this world. Like, we're talking like Dream Manhunt style plays. That's the kind of plays that Punz makes in MCC, and Punz is just an all-around great MCC player, and I know Quig is probably more all-round MCC player than Punz is, but I think Punz could definitely outdo Quig in a PvP match, but also in other games too. So I'm gonna take Punz for this one. Next up, we have Quig or Filzo. Now, this one's actually more difficult than you would think, because Phil is very underrated when it comes to MCC. He doesn't try a lot of the time, but when he does, he can pretty much pop off like any other player. Most of his good games are usually Sands of Times, even though he had that last second try to place the sand and it didn't work and he got in the jail. It was like really crazy and funny. But other than that, he's pretty good at Sands of Times. Oh, he's actually really good at Hole in the Wall, and I think he's decent at most PvP games like Sky Battle, but he's pretty terrible at survival games, I think. But anyways, Phil is pretty good, and Quig is also pretty good. And this one's definitely hard, but I'm probably still gonna have to take Quig for this one. Next up, we have Quig or Sneak Snag. Now, Sneak is actually a really good MCC player, even though he's barely actually played at all. But like he's been popping off in the MCC in the two, I think, MCCs that he's played now. MCC 20 is coming up. He's gonna probably pop off with that one because I think him and Kirsty are gonna do really well together. But yeah, Sneak's been doing really good. He's had that crazy survival games finish with Captain Sparkles, Curtsy, and who was it? Was it Tapout? I don't think it was Tapout. It might have been Tapout. Anyways, Sneak has been doing really well, and I think him and Quig are pretty close. Not as close as Filzo and Quig, but I'm gonna definitely have to give the edge to Quig on this one. But I could definitely see Sneak doing really, really well in future MCCs and definitely rising through the ranks. Next up, we have Quig or Tapout. Now, this one's kind of controversial because a lot of people are fans of Tapout and his PvP, because he's actually really cracked at it. He used to be one of the better Sky Wars players back in the day. He actually collabed with Technoblade a lot, fun fact. And Tapout's actually really, really good at PvP, but I think Quig's better at all-around games, especially like Ace Race. But Tapout's decently good, so I can see him doing really good at PvP. So I'm probably going to take Tapout on this one. Yeah, definitely going to have to take Tapout. But Quig is right there with him. I just don't think Tapout has that leadership ability that Quig has. But I would probably take Tapout if I had to choose between the two, which I am. So I'm taking Tapout. Next up, we have Quig or Smager, a.k.a. Scott, a.k.a. MCC Organizer, a.k.a. Brand Mess. Anyways, Scott's actually one of the better all-around MCC players. I mean, that's one of the reasons why he has 4 wins and is tied and almost about to get the 5th. He might get it this MCC. Probably unlikely. I mean, not unlikely. He's on green, so he actually might do it. That'd be pretty crazy. But anyways, him or Quig. This one's also really close. Definitely closer than Filzo because Scott has that kind of like, mentality of more wins and more consistency than Quig, even though Quig has a lot of he has a lot of consistency with his placement, just not with the rate that he like wins at. You know what I mean? So I would probably have to go with Smager, but there's a big but there. Quig is definitely more skilled than Smager, so I'm actually gonna go with Quig on this one. I know a lot of people might be actually surprised or disappointed that I'm not going with Smager, but I definitely think Quig's a better player than him, and I think some people can agree with me on that. Next up, we have Quig or Rambo. Now, I'm probably going to have to take Quig on this one, because he definitely has more consistency than Rambo. Rambo's been in, 5 MCCs now, and he doesn't have that level of consistency that Quig has, so I'm probably going to have to take Quig on this one. And I think Rambo definitely could become better, just not as good as Quig. But I think Rambo's definitely a top, I would say, 20 MCC player. Definitely a top 20. Not the top 15 right now. I'd probably put him at 16, 17 maybe. But Rambo's getting there. He's definitely improving, and I can't wait to see what he does in future MCCs. But right now, I would take Quig. Next up, we have a big one. Quig or Sapnap. Now, this one's actually fairly close, even though a lot of people would definitely take Sapnap, because Quig definitely has the more all-around MCC mentality than Sapnap, because Sapnap definitely has his really good games like Sky Battle and Survival games, the two main PvP games. But Quig has the more. He's better at Ace Race. I would say he's probably better at Hole in the Wall. Actually, no. I would say Sapnap's actually better at Hole in the Wall. I would say Quig's probably better at Sands of Times. What else? I'd probably say Quig is better at to get to the other side, even though Sapnap's probably placed higher than him. I would say Quig is better under pressure and to get to the other side. So yeah, I'd probably take Sapnap here, but that I'm not like disregarding Quig or anything, because he's not on Sapnap's level. But Quig definitely has his own level of greatness, and it's not really close to Sapnap's right now. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. I know it was kind of short, but hope you guys liked it, and if you want me to do more of this or that with other MCC players, comment down below, and leave a like and subscribe, because I'd really appreciate it, and it helps me a lot. Anyways, it's been Ripcord. Have a blessed rest of your day. Peace.